Hello, beautiful souls. Kathleen here, coming to you live in the Animal Angel Connection Facebook group for some wild animal wisdom for this week ahead. Now, I wanted to mention I'm planning on shifting to pre-recording these because Facebook is changing the way they're doing live videos. They're deleting them sooner. You don't no longer have options. They're deleting them in 30 days and they're taking away various things, and I don't know what they're doing, but anyway, I think it's going to be better just to pre-record it and then post it. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do going forward, just to let you know, but I'll post it on Sunday. And but I want to offer you something for the week ahead. So here we are with some live animal wisdom. Also a reminder that on Wednesday is the Guided by Animal Angels live event for those of you who would love some healing around animal loss and to feel more connected to animals that are in spirit, because they're still around and they're still awesome. So anyway, let's get started with these messages. Usually I pull 3 cards, sometimes more, but let's jump in with some wild animal wisdom. And this one is calling me. Oh, this is a good one. It's whale spirit. Whales are just so amazing. Of course, I love watching any animal videos, but the whale videos come on YouTube, and there I am, amazed at the size of these awesome animals. And it says, trust the great mystery. And I think there's a lot of, sorry, my camera's moving. There's a lot of uncertainty right now, isn't there? There's a lot going on in the world. I see a lot of intuitives talk about, something's coming, something big is coming, and it's creating all this anxiety. I'm like, what? What's coming? I mean, there's like hundreds and hundreds of these videos, but the whale is saying, trust the great mystery. And I'm going to dive deeper into that here with the whale. And welcome in if you're joining us, by the way. So diving into whale spirit, that's a good analogy, isn't it? Diving in. It says, whale spirit is an ancient creature who was here at the beginning of time and who has seen everything, felt everything, and heard everything that has ever transpired on this planet. In the hidden realms where all things must gather first before manifesting into form, whale spirit is the keeper, singing the soul of the whole world. They do sing, don't they? They put out sounds. It says, singing the soul of the whole world from the deepest waters of the coldest seas. So when whale spirit appears, it is a reminder that there is a great mystery that you must accept without intellectually trying to understand it. And it's so true for the time we're in right now, just trying to understand what's going on, where's this all going? And if you're feeling like you're on an emotional roller coaster with everything that's going on in the world, I totally get it. So some things cannot be known by the mind, only experienced through the heart. Sorry, I'm having some camera issues here. And this is exactly what I talk about in all my events, is about getting out of your head and into your heart. So, because that's where we really need to go deep, whether it's for healing, whether it's for clarity, whether it's communicating with our animals, it's about getting out of our head and into our heart. Through our intuition and through the peripheral senses that part the invisible veils, separating the visible world from the great manifesting consciousness in the hidden realms. Now is a time for you to immerse yourself in the great mystery of spirit and to trust that within the invisible, what you can't see now are the seeds of your intentions being tended to by angels. So what are your intentions? And if you're getting, caught up in the drama and the trauma in the news or whatever, how is that affecting your intentions? So it's good to, especially in the morning, to journal on what are your intentions, what do you really want, and to put your focus there. A protection message for this from the whale is certainty is not offered to you right now. You are being asked to trust the process of co-creation. It's hard to trust sometimes, by the way, isn't it? When we feel anxious or worried. And that's why we have to let go of anxiousness or worriedness. If you're really feeling a lot of that, take a nap. Listen to a guided meditation. I have quite a few on my channel, so you can find them there. Whale Spirit reminds you that your primary reality is not that of the material world, but that of the realm of spirit, from which the essence of your dreams and desires take shape before arriving as a specific form. So, we're talking about intentions here, and what are you bringing into form? Because, things begin to take shape and manifest before they actually show up in our world. So we want to pay attention to what we're focusing on, and what we're manifesting. So you must trust absolutely what will come will be for the highest good. That's a tough one sometimes, isn't it? When we can't see, is this really good? Is this a good thing? I don't know. It doesn't look like a good thing. We have to start trusting. Stay in your present moment awareness and allow the hidden realms to hold your intentions safely until it is time for them to manifest in the realm of form. Let go, for you will not be left behind. Some things take longer than others to arrive. So it's about patience, isn't it? We've got to hold that intention, whatever that may be, and staying in a positive vibe, so to speak, by, like when we get up in the morning, first of all, we can focus on journaling on what we're grateful for, what are the positive things around us, and then set our intention, because we want to be in a positive state to bring in what we're wanting. So we need to set a positive intention for what we want, but we need to stay positive and not be in fear, guilt, remorse, anxiety, any of those negative emotions. Excuse me, I'm going to bring this camera a little closer because it's sliding away. Okay, so let's look at another message here, but that was an awesome message. We have to let go, we have to trust, we have to set our intention first, of course, but so important to do. So here's another one that's calling me. This one comes up fairly regularly, the hummingbird spirit. Gosh. And it says, be here now. So, when we set our intentions, we can be, worried about the past. Like, is this going to go wrong? Is something going to go wrong again? I was reflecting this morning on how, I thought about moving again. I thought, well, when I moved before, I felt like I'd made a mistake. And so, my point is, sometimes we worry about the past or we're anxious about the future, kind of like we were just talking about in the previous message from the whale. We're anxious about our future and we're not in the here and now, because we need to be in the now. We need to be present and we need to be grateful for what we have now. And then, that helps us to create a more positive future. So when we worry about when we are depressed about the past, It brings us down. You know, when we worry about the future, we get anxious. So it's about being in the moment. But let's dive deeper into hummingbird again, which I know I've touched on here before. It says the hummingbird's wings beat so softly it can hover in seeming stillness as it drinks deeply from a flower. Hummingbird spirit comes to remind you that the beauty and sweetness of life is in the eternal now. I mean, think about it. Those wings are going crazy fast, and yet it's paused in the moment. You know, it's not going 90 miles an hour. Here and now, you are becoming the person you wish to be, to have the experiences you wish to have. So focus your energy on the flower before you. So here we're talking about being positive again too, right? I was saying start journaling on what you're grateful for, what you have now. What's that flower that's before you in this moment? For what you desire is being provided. Yes, there are blossoms everywhere. The choices can be dazzling. Hummingbird Spirit's message is that you have no need to go about in search of something better. So it's kind of saying that, you know, the grass isn't always greener, is it? For all that you require and desire is before you. Because happiness comes from within, right? And we think if we get the new this or the new place, the new car, whatever, we're going to be happy. But we find peace from within, and actually that needs to come first in order to manifest. So you will know this as you become still, feeling your connection to Spirit who loves you unconditionally and will always provide for you. So here comes trust again, right? Trusting that it's always going to be provided. So here's a protection message. Nectar is everywhere. That's an abundance message, isn't it? The hummingbird's nature is abundant. You know, they know that it's everywhere. They trust that it's everywhere. Hummingbird Spirit is here to remind you that flying from flower to flower and being all over the place wastes precious energy. Be still, be here now in the present moment, enjoying the sweetness and sustenance available to you. Focus on one flower today, just one. So we need to stay focused, right? And not get anxious and go all over the place. And there was a previous message about how things can take time. So we need to have that patience, things that we're wanting in life, right? So staying positive, being in the moment, being patient. Nectar is there for you, and Hummingbird Spirit message is that wherever you put your attention, there your energy goes. Are you focused on the sweetness or on finding something better somewhere else? Always yearning and feeling that life is not enough and you are not enough. I've spent a lot of time talking about toxic relationships. Part of my work is that narcissists and loving ourselves and letting go is so important in our healing process when we're in that situation. So all you seek is right here, right now. Appreciate the present. So again, starting with being positive, appreciating what you have, journaling on what you're grateful or appreciative of, and you will see that you are where you need to be and enjoying what you are entitled to enjoy in this timeless and perfect moment. It's a tough lesson sometimes. You know, we can feel unhappy in the moment, but we need to learn to find that happiness first before we move forward and think about what we want. So be in the now, be in the present, find that peace. Okay, let's move on to another message. So I'm going to do 3 cards. Okay. I think I just pulled this one. Whoopsie. Again, getting a grip of my camera here. I don't know why. Something's pulling on it. So, anyway. There we go. I'm going to reshuffle this, actually. Make sure we've got the right one next for our lineup. So far, we've got hummingbird. We've got whale. What's next? This one is practically screaming at me. These cards are so thick. Butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. Transformation is beautiful. Are you trusting in the process, in the transformation? Let's dive deeper into butterfly. Okay, so joy and the beautiful lightness of being alive and creative in the world is the focus. When butterfly spirit flutters before you, it's kind of reminding me of the hummingbird, isn't it? Those wings fluttering. The lightness of being alive and creative in the world is the focus. It goes back to that positive feeling, you know, and when we're wanting to attract things into our life, it's not about what we're focusing on up here. It's about how we feel down here. So you may be thinking, gosh, I really want that house, but then you're afraid. Maybe there's fear underneath it all instead of love that says, well, I don't know, can I afford that house? So transformation is inevitable, as you know, as you grow, I should say, into your most beautiful, empowered self. Indeed, you will go through some uncomfortable stages. There's a lot of that going on in the world right now, isn't there? As you let go of the form of your life that no longer fits the new you. Even relationships must go through shifts to match your new emerging self. So there's a lot of changes going on in the world. No doubt about that. And, you know, but we have to trust that things are going to work out in the end and that we're going to turn into that beautiful butterfly, right? If you focus on the beauty and not the challenges, stop taking yourself too seriously, right? Find some laughter. Go watch a good movie. That's what I say. And choose to be playful, loving, and joyous. Isn't it like our animals, though? I mean, I'm visualizing the dog, you know, with the wagging tail and the cat and purring and how joyous. Our animals have a natural, happy vibration about them. You will soon know the miracle your soul wants to experience through you. Today is a day for joy, so alight. Look around and see the beauty that is everywhere and in everyone, including you. There is beauty there, and you got to see, just as I was saying, let go and love yourself. Let go of worry, you know, let go of the sadness, whatever is going on. Love yourself and enjoy the beauty that's around you. So the protection message is transformation does not have to be as traumatic or dramatic as things may seem right now. Remember, change is the only true constant. When you resist it, you create a tension within you. You refuse to accept, as you refuse to accept the inevitable. So there's going to be change. Change is happening big time on our planet right now. So in this moment, you might have forgotten the beauty and joy of life as it moves through its seasons as nature dictates. You are being faced with a choice now. You can struggle with the current conditions, refusing to surrender and see through the lens of lack and loss, or you can surrender to the grace that is calling you to allow life to take its course. moving through the sadness and disappointment. Surrender will soften you, inviting you to bask in gratitude and see through the lens of curiosity. These are the keys to tuning into the infinite potential available to you now. Butterfly spirit knows the beauty and delight are on. Let's start over. Butterfly spirit knows the beauty and delight you are on the brink of discovering. Let go and trust that it is there for you. I'm just saying, let go and love yourself. Be in the moment, right? We've got to be here now, the power of now, and be positive and, know that the transformation is coming, but it's a positive transformation, and we have to let go of worry and trust in the great mystery. So much going on right now in the world, right? But trust is needed. Such good messages for the week ahead in these uncertain times. So I hope you enjoyed those messages of animal wisdom, and hope you join me on Wednesday for Guided by Animal Angels, 3 Steps to Find Peace After Animal Loss. It's going to be awesome. I'd love to interact with you, meet you, see your smiling face on Zoom. So sign up and you'll get the Zoom link, and I'll see you there. Bye for now, everyone.